Hey, so good to see you again. The last time I was here, I talked about self esteem and being a person of self responsibility, self acceptance, accepting yourself for who you are, and being able to take that into consideration and esteem yourself higher than what you really think, and just to accept yourself for the wonderful person that you are. Today, I want to talk to you about loving. Loving not only yourself, but loving others. Now, what does that entail? What does that mean? How can you love yourself and how can you love somebody else? You can love yourself by simply going to the mirror every morning and saying, I love you. You're beautiful, or you're handsome. You're special. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're strong. You're powerful. You are whole. You are perfect. You are harmonious, and you are happy. And looking at yourself in the mirror and saying that to yourself every single day, every time that you get a chance, whether that's in the public restroom or at school when you go to the bathroom at school or in the locker room or wherever, and going and saying that to yourself and uplifting yourself when you don't feel loved by somebody else and when you don't feel appreciated. Go and love on yourself. And when you do that, when you begin to love on yourself and show yourself love, then you begin to feel that and you begin to believe that, and then it becomes a part of you, and then it becomes hard for anybody to tell you what they think, because then by then you're just like, I don't even care. You tune everybody else out and you just say, I love me for me. I accept me for me, and I accept me for who I am. Now, what about loving other people? You might be saying, Alyssa, I can't love anybody else because, they hurt me, they abused me, they neglected me, they didn't support me, they didn't show up at my birthday party, or they talked bad about me, they bullied me. How can I love these people? And how can I love somebody who hurt me? Well, God says in His Word, in the Bible, that He created us all, every human being, in His image. Nothing else is created in the image of God. So if He's a wonderful, loving, powerful God, and He created you and me and every other human being in His image, that means that we have the very characteristics of God. Now, you might be saying, well, if God's so loving, why are people, all these bad things with people? Well, they chose not to accept the love that He created them in. He created us all in love, and He sent His Son to die on the cross because He loved us. He said, for God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son. So, not to get off in spiritual things, but that relates to us loving people. God so loved people that He created in His image that He sent Jesus to be the atonement for our sins. So, for us, whether you're saved or not, we're all people and we're all created in the image of God. And so, being that we're created in His image, if I don't love somebody else, that would be almost like the God in me, the God that He created me in His image. So having that image of love, if I don't show love to somebody else who's created in an image of love and created in an image of perfection like God is, then that's saying that I don't appreciate the God that is shining through them. And I don't mean that the person is a God, but what I mean is that God is shining through that person. And so if you don't love them, then you're not loving the God in them. You're not loving them because they're a human being. So yes, they might have hurt you. Somebody might have abused you or hurt you. And I'm not going to brush that off and say that's something insignificant, because it is something that happened. But what I am going to say is that if you can love yourself, then you will begin to be a person of love. And a person of love, it says in the Bible, love conquers all. So if you can love not only yourself, but love somebody else and treat them how they would want to be treated and how you would want to be treated, then it will make the world go around. It really will. It will make everything flow so much better between people and work so much better, and we'll have better relationships and better business transactions, better financial everything. Everything would just be so much better if we just choose to love every single day. Choose to love instead of to hate. So I hope that word encourages you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad to be able to have shared that quick word with you. This has been Alyssa Russell from A Moment with Teens of Honor. And again, thank you so much for being here. Like, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And then something else that I want to ask you to do is that as a result of hearing this word, you're now accountable. And what does that mean? That means you are now charged to go and share that word with somebody else. So if you know somebody who's been bullied, who is hurting, who has been abused, and you're not sharing this video about loving yourself with them, that actually makes you wrong, not me. That makes you wrong for not sharing sharing this video with them, because they need that help. So go and share this video with them and encourage somebody's heart today. Thank you so much for watching. Now,